Alright, so Broken Path is back, and this is going to be your Riskgate Week 2 Clear Guide for Contingency Contract Season 1, Operation Pyrite. Contracts are on screen. Do note that this will get you your daily contract challenge completion. Operators are as follows. We're going to be bringing 3 Vanguards, 2 DP Regions, and a Myrtle. If you do not have a Myrtle, replace her with a DP Regen. Or don't bring her at all. That's also an option, although if you do that, just note that deployment will be a bit slower than what I'm going to be showing. We're going to be bringing with us 3 snipers, 2 single target, and an AoE. You can bring 3 single target, you can bring 3 AoE. Snipers do not really matter. I would recommend, however, to bring at least 2, for the single target, to bring the anti-airs, as they have enough range to actually cover everything without being at risk of spider explosions. If you bring one of the point blanks and you can only hit one of the tiles, or you have to replace them, I'm going to be putting the AoE healer, which kind of defeats the predicament. We're going to be bringing with us as well 3 defenders, 1 healing defender. I would say probably E1 550 is probably more than enough. This is completely overkill, a dummy. After that, we're bringing 2 of our highest defenders. I have Hoshiguma, just for the extra damage, completely unnecessary. If you have a Kiora, bring her. She's really damn good for this. After that, we're going to be bringing a shift unit, specifically a push. If you have a Shaw, bring her. Everybody should have a Shaw from story, though. After that, we're bringing 2 healers. I'm bringing an AoE and a single target. You can do 2 AoE, you can do 2 single targets. Do note that if you bring 2 single targets, then you may have to pop skills a bit more than what I'm going to. And this is the run. One quick min-maxing note I want to make here. If you brought a Myrtle, place her in first, otherwise she will not be able to get a full skill 2 activation off. If you did not bring a Myrtle, then the first 3 Vanguards can just pretty much be dropped in any order. Order I'm doing it though is Myrtle, highest defense Vanguard, pop the Myrtle skill when you see it up, preferably a bit faster than me. Put down your push, and then your other Vanguard. Your first of the high defense defenders. The second of the high defense defenders. Do note that you can delay their deployment a little bit since enemies are not going to be coming down this lane. However, I prefer to get her in a bit early, since I don't really need the damage from my snipers quite yet. One other note is you can see that spider's coming in. When that spider explodes, it's going to one-shot our Myrtle. So we're going to pop the Myrtle skill, get in our AoE, and as soon as this spider gets within range, or Myrtle's skill runs out, withdraw her, and start placing in your single target snipers. Note that if you brought a second AoE, you can put them here or here. The placement of these 2 can be swapped at will. Although if you brought an AoE, I would recommend placing them over here where I put my Exia. As well, we're going to withdraw that Vanguard and put down a healing defender. Do it faster than I did, please, because this slows everything down. Wait for that Vanguard to pop its skill. Withdraw and put in our final sniper. Note that the snipers here are not in range of the spiders, however, this sniper up here is in range of the mages from the top right corner, which is why we brought another healer. Healer does not matter here. A single target is better because you can basically mitigate any damage. You can also aim them left so that this unit gets a bit more healing, however, My experience is this unit is the one that needs the least healing, and it's this bottom one that needs the most. So after this, it's pretty much popping skills on a need-to basis. Depending on your team, that may change. Okay, the spiders don't always get over here. The fire can pretty much 1 to 2 shot them, depending on how much health they have when they get up. These blue or purple saber guys are a pain in the rear. If you need to pop skills for them, do not worry about it. You can also just completely nuke them. They are not overly defensive against physical. So, will time skills can nuke them before they even become a. It was still good. It's still extremely good. Saber Man gets nuked. I would recommend right here to actually pop the skill, because if he manages to get to that combo of damage, it can be very lethal. These red guys are not too much of a threat, although they are somewhat tanky. Remember, this guy takes 2 pushes to actually redirect. And once he does, just drop him and you will have cleared the level. Easy. And that is your week 2 risky broken path. If you found this guide helpful, a like would be appreciated. And if you want to see more daily contingency contract guides, then drop a follow or subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.